Good day, my lord.
For the second time. Yesterday you talk of the book in the Bible, Exodus 20 verse 16. What does it say again?
No, I said biblical speaking,
Yes.
when you talk about the Ten Commandments,
Yes.
number 9, it says that you must not give false testimony
Yes.
against your neighbor.
Lana ke ngesikhathi ke bengikhuluma ngalo ke iBhayibheli ngikhuluma ngayo ke Exodus 20 verse 16 imiyalo ke eyishumi uverse yesishagalolunye 9 ukuthi ke iyasho ke ukuthi ke ungakusho noma ungakhulumi ke okungamanga ngomakhelwane wakho.
Yes, do I understand you to say that if that is mentioned in the Bible, it's even more important that should not happen in a court of law, not so?
Yes, my lord.
Ngabe ngizwa kahle ke uma ukuthi uma ngabe kushiwo ke eBhayibhelini ukuthi ke semqoka kakhulu ukuthi ke kufanele ke nasenkantolo kungenzeki lokho, yebo.
Now, Brigadier, just one point of clarification. This is what took down from what you were saying. In one of the questions that was posed to you by the state, your response or part of your response to the state was to the following effect. Remember, now I'm putting that in parentheses. Remember, in your office, Brigadier Gininda also told us that Zungu told him that he got the information from Kwareni.
So you can repeat that, please.
Yeah, I just want to find out from you whether did I get this correct. I'm saying, in one of the questions that the state posed to you in cross-examination, then you responded, and part of your response to the state's question was, and we're referring to the state now, remember, Mr. Baloyi or Advocate Baloyi, that when we were in your office with Brigadier Gininda also told you that Zungu also told him that he got the information from Kwareni.
Exactly like that, my lord.
Ngikuzwe kahle ke ukuthi ke kweminye imibuzo oyibuziwe ke ila osho khona ke kumshushisi-ke ukuthi ukhumbuleke Advocate Baloyi ukuthi ke office lakho uBrigadier Gininda wakutshela ke naye ukuthi uZungu wamtshela naye etshela yena Gininda ukuthi lokho wakutshelwa uGwabeni. Yebo ngosenkantolo.
Now, is this what you said? I just want to confirm if my notes are correct.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah.
That's why I said what I got from Zoom
Yes.
is that it's linking these people only because of Wadini.
Yes.
And it's where Brigadier Gininda said, you know what, even me is what he told me. But I was not surprised because later on in his investigations, tactics, maybe Zungu was able to say to him what happened.
Yebo ke ilokho ke engakusho ke noma ebengikushilo ke wase naye ke uBrigadier Gininda esho ke ukuthi ke nakumina ke uZungu ke ilokho ke angitshela kona ngakho ke manje ke akuzange kungimangazeke ukuthi ke mhlambe uma eseqhubeka nophenyo lwakhe ke ngokusebenzisa ke ubuchwepheshe bakhe kukhona ke uZungu awakusho kuyena noma amtshela kona.
Now, thanks, Brigadier. You know, the reason why I'm raising this in such a concerned manner, it's that Constable Zungu came and testified here.
Yes, my lord.
And his testimony largely was to the effect that he was there at Basutwini Hostel on the 26th of October 2014.
Yes, my lord.
Now, that is his testimony and the statement that he gave after he had started to testify.
Yes, my lord.
So would then mean what we have just said here, that Brigadier Kininda already knew that, or he might have already known that Zungu could not have been part of the people who were there at Basutwini Hostel on the 26th of October 2014, but that he got this information from Kwabeni.
As the court, please, my lord, I really don't understand. Constable Zungu came,
Yeah, he said it.
testified.
He said, no, wait. He said it himself.
Yes.
If you're saying he's lying, you can argue that. But I was listening to him, Zungu, saying out of his own mouth, saying that he was there. He was called by Gwabeni. He went there with his service motor vehicle, picked him up at Carlton Center, had lunch with him, and then they blah, blah, blah. That's the evidence I listened to. The other evidence I didn't hear.
Which is what? Which evidence did the court not hear?
I'm telling you the evidence I listened to when Zungu
Yes.
was testifying.
That is exactly what I'm trying to clarify with this witness, mothers. Because this witness says, I actually need not mention it because it is already on record. Now, further to that, I'm trying to compare and contrast that which was said by Zungu here at court and that which Brigadier Kininda had knowledge about. I wonder if you had my question, Brigadier.
I heard it, my lord, but
Yes.
I cannot comment about his knowledge because he didn't tell me about that knowledge.
Thank you.
Manje ke kuloko okushoyo noma kuloko ke ubufakazi oqede bethula ke ngabe uthi ke manje uBrigadier Kininda ke wayenolwazi ke lokuthi ke uZungu wayengekho ehostel noma wayengasiyona ingxenye yabantu ababese hostel ngalelo langa ke angeke ke mina ke ngibe nobufakazi noma impendulo ke lokho ngoba angeke ngazi ukuthi ke ulwazi lwakhe lwaluyini.
Thank you, Brigadier. Now, when this conversation happened, who were the participants in this conversation and where was it happening?
This one, it was in the office of Advocate Baloyi.
Manje ke kule nkulumo lena obani ke ababekhona kwakwenzeka kuphi lokho leyo nkulumo leyo kwakuyihovisi lakhe ke uAdvocate Baloyi.
Who were the participants? Who were there when it happened?
When you talk about which one?
This which was said by Brigadier Kininda, that he was also told by Zungu that he got information from Kwabeni.
No, that time we were in the office of Advocate Baloyi.
Yes, I want to know who was there, who were the people who were there?
It was myself,
Yes.
My advocate, Baloyi,
Yes.
Brigadier, and also Mount
Abantu ababekhona ke lapho kwakuyimina uAdvocate Baloyi uBrigadier kanye noma umfundisi.
Thank you. Now, from what you've just said, who could have been in there? It is apparent that the state had this knowledge that Kininda had just told them in the office. Not so.
For that, Zungu was there personally.
No. That Kininda also confirms that Zungu told him that he got his information from Kwabeni. The state knew that.
Yes, no, the state knows about it. I was with my advocate Baloyi there.
Yebo umshushisi wayekwazile lokho ukuthi uGininda naye washo ukuthi ke uZungu lokho wayekuzwe ngoGwabeni wayekhona umshushisi naye.
Now when
I even said that
Okay.
even if you can call the National Commissioner, what I'm saying and what Gwabeni is also saying, even the National Commissioner will say the same.
Ngaze ngasho nokuthi ke nanoma ke ungaxhumana no-National Commissioner ngoba lokho engikushoyo noGwabeni naye ke akushoyo National Commissioner naye ke uzokusho.
Because why? Gwabeni said to us, he was called by National Commissioner Sithole that yes, a person whom you is going to tell you something.
Ngoba ke naye ke Gwabeni wakusho ke ukuthi ke wathola ucingo kabuya ke nalo National Commissioner emtshela ukuthi nangu umuntu ozokutshela onento azokutshela yona.
Thank you. Constable, where you spoke of Gwabeni.
I'm talking about Brigadier Kininda Head, who was called by the National Commissioner to say,
Yes.
come to my office, here is the person that you must hear the story and work with. It's where I said, what I told them that now, I got it from
Yes.
Zungu. He said he got it from Gwabeni.
Thank you.
Lana ke benikhuluma uGeneral uthe Gwabeni qala manje kusiyashintsha uthi ke uGininda ukuthi ke uGininda watsho ke ukuthi ke lokhu ngaku kwabuya kuZungu uZungu wathi yena ke wakutshelwa uGwabeni.
Thank you. I won't get to the aspect which is to the following effect, that when actually Zungu came to testify here and gave an impression that he was personally there with his accused on the 26th of October 2014, the investigating team in the state knew that that was not entirely correct, because he himself said that he got this information from Gwabeni. But nonetheless, let us proceed. I said I won't get into that. Yeah, that won't be an issue. Yes.
This is really descending into a farce, my lord. With the greatest of respect, Constable Zungu came and testified that that should be the basis on which counsel should move from sworn evidence under oath and not any other information.
Thank you, my lord. I hear what the state is saying. We remember, my lord, we're busy with Zungu here. And my lord, I can tell you, we're not done with Zungu. It is just the beginning. We're not done with Zungu. Yes. So we cannot be told that we should deal with this case only on the basis of Zungu's testimony under oath. No, that's not how it works. I think the state knows that. But I've said to you, General, I won't get into that. Thank you. Now, and I think this is going to be my final one. When an officer at the level of a brigadier or a colonel says to a potential witness, please say something that will corroborate the testimony of this witness. In other words, say something that will align with what this witness is, or this witness is going to say or has said. And it does not say to you, tell us what you know about this. What does that constitute, General?
My lord, that's what really made me cross. Because, you know, as an old man, even if that time, 3 years back,
Yes.
but it was really frustrating.
Yes.
Because I know that what I was saying is exactly what he heard from him. And I even said, even National Commissioner would come and say he heard it from Gwabeni.
Yes.
And I was frustrated.
Yes.
Manje ke uma ke iphoyisa ke elikusikhundla ke sika brigadier noma uKennel selithi ke manje kumuntu ke okungenzeka ukuthi abe ufakazi. Cela ke inkulumo yakho kube inkulumo eqondanayo ke noma ehambisana ke nenkulumo yalo fakazi noma ke iyalo muntu ukuthi kusho ukuthini ke lokho. Yilokho ke kwangenza ke ukuthi ke ngaqasuka ke inkosi enkantolo ngoba manje ke ukuthi ke ngiyikhehla ke noma ngimdala kangaka noma ke kwiminyaka ke emithathu endlule inkosi enkantolo ukuthi ke yilokho ke manje okwangenza ukuthi ngingaphatheki kahle.
My lord, if I dare to change my statement, you are going to see in newspapers that a former general is arrested by a brigadier for defeating. Because why? They want promotions.
Ngoba ke uma kuukuthi kwakwenzekile ke lokho wawuzobona ke konaka amaphephandaba ukuthi ke owaye ugeneral ngaphambilini ke ubeshwe ubrigadier ngokuphazamisa ke ukusebenza komthetho ngoba ke bafuna ke izikhundla noma bafuna ukukhushula.
General, thank you. We're going to proceed with this point. You keep on referring to yourself as an old man like me. You look much younger than many youngsters that are on the streets there. I must tell you that.
No, I'm old.
I can see maybe in terms of age, but in terms of poacher looks and everything, how you basically carry yourself, I can tell you, take it from me. I used to be a judge in the beauty contest years back.
I can see you're handsome.
Aye. But thank you, General. You're saying if you had done that which you were requested to do by Brigadier Kininda, later on we would have seen you on the newspapers with a caption written, a general has been arrested by a brigadier for falsifying information or something like that.
Yes, my lord.
Ngikuzwa kahle ke uthi uma kuukuthi wakwenzile lokho sasizobona amaphephandaba ukuthi ke owaye ugeneral ngaphambilini boshiwe ke ngokuthi ke anikeze ngestatement ekungasona. Yebo nkosenkantolo.
That's why he was also frustrated when I refused to change my statement.
Ingakho ke naye ke wayengaphathekile kahle impela nje uma ngesikhathi nganginqaba ukuthi ngishintshe istatement sami.
Thank you, Brigadier. But the conduct, I'm sorry, General. I'm sorry, sir. Thank you, General. But the conduct of the person who was saying to you, can you please change this into this? In law, is that a punishable conduct?
Yeah, it's not allowed, my lord. But as long as I've never, if I've done that,
Yeah.
it was going to be more serious. But myself, I was going to talk while I was in the cells.
Yes.
Kodwa ke manje indlela ke lo yena ke wayekusho lokho awayiphethe ngayo ingabe ke indlela ke umuntu ke angayijeziselwa yebo isimo leso esicayi kabi kodwa mina ke uma kuukuthi ngangikwenzile lokho ngangizothi uma ngabe ngikhuluma ngangizokhuluma ngikuona amasela.
Would you agree with me that that conduct by the person who said to you, can you change this into this, basically that amounted to an attempt to defeat the ends of justice?
Yes, my lord.
Uzovumelana nami ke uma ngithi ke loyo ke owayekusho lokho kuwena ukuthi ke yenza lokho ukuthi naye owayezama ukuthi akwenzeke ukuthi ke aphazamisane nokusebenza komthetho. Yebo nkosenkantolo.
And that happens in the presence of a senior state advocate in his office and nothing happens.
Don't forget, because
Yes.
I refused.
Yes.
That's why also my advocate was very angry.
Yes.
Lokho ke uthi kwenzeka ke ehhovisi ke lo mshushisi ke ophezulu ke kakhulu ke ngesikhundla ila ungakhohlwa ukuthi ngishilo ukuthi ingakho ke no advocate ke lana wacasuka.
After seeing that and refusing, then it's where he said, okay, we leave it there. It's where they said, okay, man, let's have a cup of tea. Because I was angry, I said, no. And because when I went there, I was taken by Brigadier from home. I said, now I will see what to do. It's where I called my kids to come and collect me at
Yes.
the police station.
Ila khona ke manje ngoba esebona ukuthi cha ke ngiyanqaba ukuthi ngikwenze lokho wasecelwa ukuthi asambe ke siyophuza ke itiye ngoba ke ukuya lapho ke ngangiyolandwa uyena ke ubrigadier mina ke ekhaya noma endlini ngase ke ngithi cha ngizobona ukuthi ngenza kanjani ila engaxhumana khona nezingane zami ukuthi zize ke zizongilanda.
Now you're saying the advocate was angry. What was he angry at?
He was angry because, as I said, he called me 4 times because he said, you know what, Lishaba?
Yeah.
With this statement,
Yeah.
I cannot take hearsay, Lishaba, you know, hearsay evidence is not allowed. I said, yes, my advocate, I know.
Yes.
I know. But it's exactly what happened now.
Yeah.
Manje ke na uma uthi ke wayicasukile ke umshushisi wayicasule yini ke ngoba ke washo kumina ke amahlandla amane uthi ke uyazi lishabani ukuthi lesi statement esona ke inzwa bethi angeke ngisebenziseke noma ngiyenaso ke enkantolo ngathi ke ngiyakwazi lokho advocate.
My lord, he was not aware. If I've done change, they were going to arrest me in the office of the senior state prosecutor.
Nkosenkantolo akwazi-ke ngoba-ke uma kuwukuthi ngangikwenzile lokho babezongibopha kuyona-ke kulona ihhovisi lakhe umshushisi.
Mind you, I said this court that on 2020,
Yeah.
Zungu told me that now Brigadier Gininda said that he must write a statement to implicate me, that I must be arrested. You get the point?
Yes.
And I said, you know what, I had no choice. I wrote it. And then-
ukhumbuleke ukuthi ngo-2020 uZungu wangitshela ukuthi-ke waphoqa uyena uBrigadier Gininda ukuthi-ke abhale istatimende babezongibopha wathi-ke akukho wayengakwenza wasibhala.
That's the reason why I cannot phone the provincial commissioner and complain for nothing. I cannot also text the national commissioner for nothing.
Ingakho-ke asikho isizathu esingenza ukuthi-ke ngifoneleke u-National Commissioner, u-Provincial Commissioner, kanti lokho engikukhulumayo kuyinto engekho.
Before the judge, if they can come here,
Yeah.
they will tell you to say this man complained about a situation of Elishaban where he was told by Zungu that he's been forced to write false statement against him.
Hambi kwakhe-ke umahluleli ungababiza-ke beze khona lana bazoyitshela inkosi enkantolo ukuthi yempela-ke lana-ke ugenerali-ke wafaka-ke isikhalo ukuthi-ke watshelwa uZungu mayelana-ke nalokho uGininda ayekushilo kuyena.
General, let me assure you, we will not leave that one unattended. You have got my word in that regard, and you've got the word of the court in that regard. Do you understand?
Yes, my lord.
Thank you.
Sure-ke kuwena lokho ukuthi angeke-ke kudedelo noma kuyeke-ke kanjalo lokho ngingakuthembisa futhi-ke nayo-ke inkantolo nayo-ke ingakuthembisa.
Now, in Afrikaans, there is something that they call sameswering. Sameswering. It means when two people are doing one and the same thing, like when they are colluding in Afrikaans, they are calling that sameswering. Do you know that word?
No, I don't understand that.
Yeah, maybe the court can. I think the court knows Afrikaans because he used to.
Conspiracy.
Samesweren.
Sameswering.
It's conspiracy.
Samesweren.
Yes. The court used to have this practice in the olden days before 1994, where they would go to court there and conduct the proceedings in Afrikaans very fluently in Afrikaans.
But I also did Afrikaans Netherlands 1.
Excuse me, mother.
Afrikaans Netherlands 1.
Yes, Netherlands. Yes, yes, yes. You remember
I'm sure
Afrikaans is
Mr.
from,
Baloyi did that also.
is from Netherlands. Those guys who hail from from Holland.
Are we through, Mr.
I'm just left with one, General. So, Zungu, Constable Zungu, or let me put it this way. In the broader analysis of what you have just told to this court about what Zungu told you, that he was forced to do statements against you and stuff like that, would I be far from the point if I say, in this case, Zungu was under immense pressure to do things that he would not have done had it not been the pressure that he was under?
No, I cannot comment about that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Ngabe-ke ngasho khona-ke ngithi-ke kuleli cala leli-ke uZungu wayengaphansi kwengcindezi enkulu ukuthi-ke enze izinto ayengayeke azenze uma kuwukuthi ingcindezi leyo yayingekho cha angeke-ke ngisho lutho kulokho.
Because they can also lie, my lord.
Ngoba bangaqamba-ke amanga nabo Nkosi enkantolo.
Thank you, General. I've got no further questions to you, but mark my words, we will honor your request about the commissioners and everything. Thank you.
Yes, Mr.
I've got no further questions. madam.
Okay.
Thank you.
No questions?
Thank you, my lord. I have no questions.
Thank you, my lord. I have no questions. Okay, thank you. Is that the evidence of your witness now?
Indeed so, my lord.
Okay, thanks then.
Thank you, General, for
Thanks,
availing
General.
yourself.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, my lord.
My lord, yesterday I did approach my learned colleague Advocate Baloyi, asking them what time they were going to finish in anticipation of lining up further witnesses, and they told me that they'll be done in the late afternoon. So because of that, we did not line up any witnesses after the general. However, there are witnesses that came before the general, and we stood them, send them back. So I'm going to try to have the officer in charge of them to find out whether they are still available to come tomorrow, because we don't know their rotation at this point. So I'm going to suggest that we adjourn until tomorrow.
Say, I hear you saying, well, Mr. Baloyi is supposed to line up witnesses.
No. I wanted to know when is it going to be done with this cross-examination of this witness so that we can align the witnesses, my lord.
All right.
Akunafakazi-ke abakhona-ke umuva-ke kwakhe ugeneral ngoba-ke uthi ubabura Msipile ubuzile-ke kumshushisi ukuthi bazoqeda nini, bathi bazoqeda-ke uma sesibuya-ke emuva-ke kwe-lunch, ukuthi-ke akunafakazi okhona manje abangambiza. Uyacela-ke ukuthi inkantolo ayiguqe kuze kube kusasa kuzobheka ukuthi akunafakazi ongatholakala yini kusasa.
Okay, so we'll adjourn until tomorrow.